What's going on, world of YouTube? This A New Breed again, twice in one day. Maybe hell froze over. But nah, just saying, yeah, I gotta reiterate from the last video. I can't be monetized, not due to the fact I've done anything, said anything, or done anything outside of whatever. It's just the fact that somebody registered my channel under their email address, and since AdSense won't help out or won't help anybody actually go through, get rid of the old email address, even if you attempt to prove it yourself, unless you have a certain amount of subscribers. How many that is, I don't know, but obviously I haven't met that. Now, for another comment, somebody said when they tell their family to prep, they say we're just going to come to your house. Be careful with that one. When you got people who are like, oh, we're not going to prep, we're going to come to your house, that means everything falls on you. So whatever rations you have get divided up equally in between those people. And if those people won't carry their weight and they didn't want to, you have to figure out what to do. So due to unfortunate circumstances, it kind of is what it is. You got to make a choice there. Either A, you let them come along, or B, you send their ass down the road. B is more my plan. Due to the fact that if you had the ability to prep and you didn't prep, and you think you're going to lean on me, nah, I'm sorry. It just doesn't work like that. So, but if you haven't had the capability of prep, or you've had some financial hardships or struggles and you are not able to prep, then yes, just come and pull your own weight. Like I said, I've set up and I've planted fruit trees in my backyard. I've planted gardens. I've tried to do everything I can do to solidify a future, not just for me, but for anybody who passes through eventually. For right now, it's not set up for that. But it is set up for, it is sustainable during certain seasons. So that's something you have to take in consideration, and you actually have to put your foot down and say no. Because if you have rations and you've set up rations, say for instance, you have rations for 3 people for 6 months, but then you have 6 people come and they want to eat those same rations, now your 6-month supply has turned into a 2-month supply because you've tripled the amount of people who are going to be at your house. So sometimes it's better off to send them with a care package and send their ass on the way, because coming together collectively as a group, if they're going to pull their weight, is cool. But if they're not going to pull their weight and they're just going to go ahead and do what they feel like doing and slack off on the work and put it all on you, there's no point in keeping them around. So that's just a thought, because my family pretty much knows what's going to go on, because I'm very vocal about if you haven't prepped and you think your ass is coming over to my house, sure, come on if you want to. And I'll just say it that simply. And that's no shots at anybody, but you have to understand there is a stand-up point where you have to sit back and you have to really converse with your family, not on a family level, but on a friendly level, and sit down and tell them, if you did all this, if you sat there and you did all the labor, you built this wonderful house, you built everything else, and I all of a sudden come to live in it, you're going to tell me no. So why in the hell should I return the favor? Because if you really took prepping seriously, or you'd be able to help me out, throw $10 here and there, because believe it or not, $10 or $15 every 2 weeks goes a long way. It doesn't cost much to prep, especially if you're prepping on, like I said, beans, rice, bouillon cubes, things in the last video where you can make soups. You have enough things with flavor, getting stuff like that where you guys can prep collectively. Now, if the individual, once again, does not have the finances to prep, my door is open. I have rationed enough food to last a decent time, but again, they're going to have to pull their weight. Now, on to just why I've changed up my format. My format, I feel, needs to be on a conversational basis, because different people learn different ways. Some people learn in a comical way. Some people learn by, being hands-on. Me, just kind of talking shit and doing what I do, it feels more comfortable to me. And if I can be informative during the process, it is what it is. If not, shit, like I said, turn it off. I have no issues against you flipping from the channel. And that's just what we need to realize in life. There are certain things in real life that you're going to have to deal with and you can't turn off. But in the YouTube world or on your TV or anything else, if you don't like it, don't consume it. Turn the shit off. It's as easy as flipping a button, scrolling down and hitting. It doesn't really matter. Most of us were taught if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But it's kind of unusual because people feel free behind a keyboard. So what it is, what it is. Like I said, I don't give a shit either way. But I want to come to you and converse to you as somebody who's having just a civil conversation. And then kind of work it from there. Send your questions, send different things like that in. I'm more than free to answer them. To be honest, I'd appreciate the questions. Due to the fact that there's a lot of stuff that I don't know, now I'm not going to act like the end all be all or the god of prepping, because I'm not that. I'm just a man who preps. Like I said, I've been doing it for a while, but there's always something I can learn from you, not just me. You know, if you ask a question, I'll go ahead. If you would prefer for you to have your name thrown up, and not in a bad way, but I'm saying with your comment, cool. I have no issues against that. I would love to answer people's comments, and then we'll just take it from there. So this A New Breeze signing out, and just realize, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And again, enjoy your day. You know, you do you, I'm going to do me. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Don't like, don't comment, subscribe. I don't care either way, you know. But get ready. Prepare. Because everybody knows something's coming. Whether it's today, tomorrow, a year down the line, I'd rather be caught with it than caught without it. So it's better to have and not need than need and not have. And once again, rambling and extending my videos again. All right. Catch y'all later.